numbers here 0550596929 0550567929 and no numbers are pay your day juma na yatena see no and pay for what na no pay ya ni omo ebede enkomo na chebe 10 minutes ansa na badwafo no ebebe mu no na yenye juma we anope esanse we've raised the campaign and the war against illegal mining. Galamsey activities ahodo a cost no baby a yedru no as a country as I said ye dey call the next level and yes no enema no dodo na no asay na eguso nso a esay but you tell me ye me say enema no bebre na no asay and then eguso nso a esay because wo mo a esay no wo mo enye wo mo adwen say wo mo bejai and good enough Parliament has started Eka Galamsey ho asem. Na in an emergency sitting as Speaker Alban Bagbin Efra, you know, Andra Wanwan Kasa as a Speaker of the House, Ghana's legislative arm, no, Edin Komo Edifa, the destruction of our water bodies. Ekwaya Yafaswa, yes, you know. Na afi wako feda, Ekoshin members of Parliament, Emrashe Bejafua, Wamo eye involved with Galamsey. Speaker Bagbin and draw etu womo for say womunyai. Okay, because baby a near mano keka kono. It is so shameful, say ene yabeka Galamsey wansem na yebenya members of parliament. Womu ye actively involved, womu ye active part of Galamsey menesa kosu in our country. Knowing very well, say in Sionon any forest in Sasini, they are contributing to its destruction. Yet Wamo betinam rasebe dwam ho a womo na eba behye mra e de ama ye se ye ni so anopei ye bedi e no ho nkobo na afei tapes ahodo ni nyina no ye de aba because ndra majority leader Kasaye eba de Galamsey na ye so shameful say baby a parliament nso de nkobo na iko no in fact enye ho ne ye pese ye ko the politicization of everything we do in our country no is what is going to kill us. Na Andra Wutia not done pray, your bebo tape ni the amount. I am for once excited about the fact is that and come away asansua baby yemua and nam yemu bisun yesade buy because look, campaign year politicians here and womu buapa womu sheda. Womu you Galamsey issues ning na dia tone chain. Okay? Woshe manifestos nim na wo promises and the level of commitment sir, I mean presidential aspirants in ade mayania it is neither here nor there. Baby, I drew the critical moment as a country. The most crucial point I do as a country, no. Any baby I will say, I mean, if we want to find solutions to the damaged river bodies, the presidential aspirant, or be our person to Abamani Biano, must be able to tell us and commit to Niema Wabeye Edia service our challenges. And the mere rhetorics, oh, ye say, ye baby minerals bank. Oh, ye ba mo ayacheche mo dada ni ye beja mo enye no na ye petie. You should give us pragmatic measures. And ye ma mo be ya. Ensuo na asai na aya ateche no. Any the nkrofo diverting ni nyina no, we will restore it back to its original dignity. And we promise you, say baby ayedru no, eye naming and shaming nko a. Ana ebetimi a solve problem we. Anope ye do be kokonongo. Enclave Maakye say no. Site be a Ghana ha. You two Galamsey was those that are the main owners of the sites. Menka concession as a more. Menka the illegally wakwa. Menka Galamsey site a who do a war my mua. Yan fam rakwan so ana yetu. Okay? Na yegusu a ye sense aseno anope ye wakonongo enclave nim. Richard, edino any numbers ning na ho monfra wo mo ne misa wo mo se edi enti a wo mo tu Galamsey no in those areas. Okay? Ye bo odin Maakye deda and bra Maakye say wo number no ewa ha. Ye bo odin ye be fra ne ye bisa say edi enti a wo ye Galamsey no in that enclave. Why? Edi enti a wo pesa wo ye mining na the Minerals and Mining Act na kan why you say with your own fine adwuma but you go the other way round. Maybe they will have to explain to the good people of Ghana. Ebi ana wo mo wo adwinfo afoforo bi aye no yenya we. And that is the leveler anope yebeko. Richard most starting fair lines, but before that, ma yenko mrase bedwem na endra enkomo a ekọ so ewo ho no yenko tiebi na yenhwe bi emra. The Honorable Samson Ahi eye mrase bedwani de ma the good people a womo ewo eye bodi ene ne mpachemo. Ma yentie no na yemra yeba yebeto so.
Kessben.
Honorable Samson Ahi.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker, for the opportunity. Mr. Speaker, as a country, we are having water crisis, as stated by Honorable Okujeto. And as Parliament, we should show concern. We have water crisis at hand. Ghana Water Company has reported that raw water which is available to be treated is only 40%. Only 40% available raw water.
Okay, made us say 55 after 7. Mami, enye ejumei emra na yeni enkomo. Anope, mami, eni eye Baba Musa eni enkomo. Baba, good morning, it is saying.
Hello.
Hello, Baba, it is saying good morning.
Me pacho wani.
Your friend Kwame Appiah Kubi na it is saying.
Nyankopon de mo.
Nzabwe do da bibia boko de.
Boko.
Okay. Na edi enti a mo ye galamse ewo enum so ewo konongo nchen ho edi enti a.
Enum so konongo nchen.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes, Mr. Boedu uchemen ka me say enum mo site na ewo ho no. Edi enti a mo ye galamse wo ho, wo ye foreman ewo galamse site wo edi enti a mo ye galamse no. What is really the problem?
Ewo enum so.
Yes.
Na me wen me nie enum so.
Enti hefa na wo site de wo hefa. Oni enum so a wo hefa.
Oh, me kra de me wo dan kra.
Oda na wo say. But wo galamse site na ewo enum so no. Adwuma na mo ye no mo jai.
Ewo da kra long time kra.
Mo jai adwuma na mo ye na ewo enum so.
Kra da kra.
Enti say wo ye adwuma wo he. Oda na wo sha wo ye adwuma na.
Ame wo dan kasa me nye adwuma kra me wo dan.
Enti ho na say monya site wo ho.
Me chese me wo dan me nye adwuma kra me wo dan me mikrum.
Enti say de wo nya adwuma kra.
Dai.
Oh sir, na Baba Musa site na de mo close it down.
Baba Musa de so wo dada.
Enti na adwuma na mo ye no because ye were records dey say mo guso a mo ye adwuma no but wo catch enye wo enti wo mo afa for my for Friday.
Anya me sure.
Oh yes, sure so mo afa for my for fro.
Ba sa tam no wan say na ye former ho so no sisi an ye jai kura tam mo ba ho no. So oba kai a mere bia mo ba ho no. And be 1 week kura na free adwuma no because then I say na cost na ye ninye ho.
Yes, but the records dey just still enum ho no adwuma akoso.
Adwuma akoso bi enye na site na no na bia na ana say land na no. Ana bia de ho no ma wo bi foforo.
Na adwuma no na mo ni MC na eye.
Debbie.
Okay. Medase. Mzabuadu meba oda, okay? Me ne obeba bedi nkomo ewo ho. Because enum so dia make no menim say adwuma guso a ekoso ewo ho. But ya beba oda na ye di nkomo ewo ho. Why?
Ayo mati.
Okay. But ye adwuma ma dia obeye.
Debreka me nyesen.
I see. But onim say galamse ni yetu ase de.
Oh, say process no say case be process na good dia na say na fine. But yes to some for yeduma.
Enti ye nya bi ma wa wo beye, right?
Oh, say your papa say bia me fan say oh how be any ho dia, me ni problem one.
Okay. Mate, you be din komo. Why?
Yo mate.
All right. Enti Mr. Uncle Wosre. Baby, I address you as a country do well. Ya mayeni amrea. And your money be bring na no emergency. Gojo bajo to the hamame. Why? Na baby wa question dey. As wa question piece in echi. Mesa de call for Abba. Na adwuma we no interested. Ma yentie something na himra.
Honorable Samson Ahe.
Kessben.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker, for the opportunity. Mr. Speaker, as a country, we are having water crisis, as stated by Honorable Okujeto. And as Parliament, we should show concern. We have water crisis at hand. Ghana Water Company has reported that raw water which is available to be treated is only 40%. Only 40% available raw water. We all know the importance of water. And, Mr. Speaker, this call for urgent attention by the government and, for that matter, the ministry.
Kessben.
So, luckily, the minister is here. I want to add my voice to the call by Honorable Okujeto that by tomorrow, the minister should appear before Parliament to brief us what they are doing to address these serious problems. We all know now there is water shortages all over in Ghana, particularly in Kumasi, particularly in Mansia, where the running mate of MPP is coming from. Today, your people don't have water to drink. Your people don't have water to drink. There's water shortages in Kumasi, in Central region, in Western region, all over, in Tamale too. So, Mr. Speaker, I think this is an urgent issue that we should not brush aside. We should take, all of us should be concerned, and then appropriate steps should be taken.
Now, so unfortunate. Obofo drop a line. But you must have obofo on rebbe. Na mene no any enkomo. Say oko a year. Ba me hwe kroni ma anyaso ewo a year Konongo enclave nim. Na galamsey a ekoso in that enclave no. It is quite unfortunate say akwakoba ni say makache mo dada say ye wo listening nyina ewo numbers no. Baby a yedru no we will call them. Everybody will have to answer. The reason here womo sheho no ma womo ye galamsey no they will have to tell us. I mean clearly enya me necessary maker. Baby a yedru a wo ye galamsey no ukọ eye anyaso ho no mo no a akwa bi a ye friend Richard Appiah wo sheho no ma wo ye galamsey no ne foreman ye ne ba beka sesese ye de wo no hwe na dwuma ne so no wono no ho nkobo ne ye ba be disisi Richard mo sanfa ne mra line ne so na Uncle Bo atindase Obofo good morning I just saying na bibia boko. That's right. Na ya from Kwame Appiah Kubi.
Okay.
Yes. Na edi enti amoye galamsey ewo anyaso ho ewo Konongo side ho.
Me pa jo me nya galamsey.
Wonye galamsey. Enti Richard Appiah site na wo hwe so as foreman no edi enti a wo hwe so ma no.
Daddy. Me serewa. Me nya foreman.
Wonye foreman na wo ye den.
Kessben.
Me kra na me ye worker o see me ni o me dio.
Now we worker we hefa.
Ewo enu so but you say me nya bio.
Enti say you would I for Obofo we din no right?
So I just say
we din no Obofo we for Obofo we for Mama Richard Appiah right?
Me nya foreman me serewa.
Enti adwuma ben na ne Richard Appiah
ye. Me nya bi krada.
And I say adwuma ben na we Richard Appiah eye.
Na me security e ma Richard Appiah ewo ne galamsey site ba ye jai. You see ono kura me ni ba bi o wosi tia.
How ye security e ma no ewo ne galamsey site. Ewo hefa site ewo hefa.
Ne ewo enu so tene na wo kanu.
Enum so hodo mo no enti Richard Appiah no say wo ne ni nya adwuma bi ma na say galamsey.
Ne say me okuma se kura.
They say wo okuma se woni Richard Appiah nya adwuma bi. Na wono Richard no wo hefa. They say the site ne hefa ne bi o.
They say the minimum baby or what they say. They are parting with since last year August.
Since last year August, and abo pake money ma. Ewo enum so ho.
Me pa joy.
E dey ti amo pake ye.
Adwuma guarantee na omo chichi enti adwuma ni bi.
I see. But your record shows so now Juba na ekoso Richard Appiah site or the Juma Guso ekoso.
And minim what they say they made them come out in.
Wunnim ho asem bia wo ho.
That be.
Oh yes, you say wunnim ho asem bia.
That be papa.
Okay. Mate, but we will be there. Mo site where yaba ho. Enti mo videos ni mo bibia wa ha. Why? And no common na me person be ni wudi. Enti wonye format na mate. But you bebo videos no so. Enti mesend you be e wo numbers so na wahwe. Why?
Okay.
All right. Bedase.
Kessben.
Aglebo.
Good morning, Mr. Speaker.
Fine.
Yeah, Nyamiadun BBI fine.
Babenase. Go you machi.
Mejo Suminia.
Say.
Okwedi ampon Kwame Adaroma me hoye.
BBI fine.
BBI fine. Semi ametimi fi regional na ye do cocoa. Ane the cocoa capital of the world. Western North region. Na Galamsey nti. Say Galamsey.
Okay.
You know there are a lot of things. Never be brain. I'm a cocoa production. Ekofem. Cocoa ni bi enyini. I was here tribia.
Kessben.
But I want to and after no we mun sakrana a climatic change. And a Galamsey. You can never discount the influence of Galamsey. Ewo baby brea. Ekoso nti anopia mi rema mi hu say we Galamsey expose no. Na meniaji.
Eba say Galamsey dey wo hu ansa na wo.
But I want to say when you see Obina or without politics. Na se nipa krono with good intentions, with good faith. Na projecting the interests of Ghana. Na nipa krono de ya. Unsa nipa na wabona baso.
Okay.
Mr. Speaker, me bo abaso.
The
minister say Galamsey issue is a national issue. Enye politics. A issue I say I feel local. I feel national. I say trans or international crime that is being perpetuated
on humanity,
so
right?
On humanity.
Okay.
So what I say, because the effect of Galamsey, meaning say it's enormous. So what I say, so I was saying I adopted a nationalistic approach. It's not about blaming this person, but making the laws and regulation work. Now making sure say Galamsey no yetimi a stop no.
Okay.
Mimi district in the western of region, Bia West, na Bia East, Galamsey ni ho. But it does not mean to say Galamsey enkoso or western.
But when him say region,
it does not also mean to say bimu ho no makwa kwaje appropriate license. Say so omo small scale mining. But more actions, any style more appreciation, not to say more Galamsey na. So I cannot discount that. So what I say, but all true and true no. Semi Boa Baso. In fact, you are doing a good job.
Over 2,000 lists. Okay, and try the one be track. One be deny the 2,000 lists. It is with contacts, and I mean site directions. In fact, nipa site in the Nidia. Former na wo hwe adwuma ne so ma nipa no a site ne ne dia I have it all. Now ye bekwa kwakodru wo mo aye politicians ne asofo na wo mo hye sa ankofo ni nyina akire be say no anglebo ye ne yenka ne bebre what you say.
Yes.
We will call you on the line for you to answer. Tell the good people of the country DNT a wo hye ho a wo ye Galamsey no and why it is as a country no ye nyina ya hye mra e de ama ye ho so say ye mfa mra sei enye adwuma ne yemfa kwan sei so entu afom agudie na wo de why wadwen say wonye okay wonfa mra na o man ni nyina asese ne nye adwuma but you go the other way round wo yenso a won kata so wo sensuo wo sensase infudie ne ade nyina no wo se no I mean we must be serious as a country in our fight enye sa ade we no ebeji ensem mami ntio kakra answer na
Mr. Speaker, I disagree with my brother
Kessben.
that this is not politics. It is politics. Politicians are involved. Therefore, it is politics. They are destroying this country.
Kessben.
Almost a party in Hesika. So they should be allowed to do that. And they are destroying the future of this country. And they are politics power. And these issues, we don't have to.
Yes, but he is trying to say, sir, you're politicizing. It takes away the focus. And the purpose you meet with their fighters.
Mr. Speaker, the only way to solve this problem is to look at it from political perspective. Why? Those who are doing it, if the politicians are serious to stop them, they will stop them. Why not go to more Ghana to stop these things? Is it not the president? Why not was the Ghana to me in action? On your politician, the president is the politician. We voted for him to become president. He swore. Ghana is Japan. So if these things are happening, he said we shouldn't talk about we shouldn't politicize it. We should say it as it is. The president, no, Nankaso catch a Ghana for day. Or the office. Or the bottle. Say if so in 2 months the Madia. Since okay the master situation as it got better or it's got worse. Worse. And see, on your somehow said there, definitely. You see, the politicians, if it is one time no koda, we shouldn't politicize it. If somebody time no koda out, they will politicize it. We should say it as I said, because you see, man, I say Mato, Marco Western North, Western region, and some Eastern region, Central region. I am telling you, this girl I'm saying, if you don't stop it, as people are saying, very soon they'll be import in Su and Sanayanum. And I thought to the girl I'm saying, why you see?
Very soon, in the next 5 years.
No, very soon.
1 year or
2 years, I'm telling you. And those days, don't feel the girl I'm saying, why you see, where you baby and kofu. Today, girl I'm saying, roadside, by the roadside. And you think those people, so you feel that we need some political backing behind, you'll bring that boldness to do galamsey, they like galamsey by the roadside. If the politicians begin to work as Ghanaians and not to say the party here, therefore let's give people those galamsey sites and offer support the party. This is what is killing the country. And when I first saw the video, I didn't want to believe that or young one because I was asking myself, wow.
We seem too gentle to ask.
I mean, my brother, let me be honest with you. I was so, see, the boldness you had, even to go to that forest.
Yeah.
And the kind of things you did there, my brother, that is how a good citizen of this country must behave. Sisiala, young the politicians, they are failing us.
Yes.
Therefore, Yankasa citizens, young for the Mazi, young Kodamuquin, because the politicians can easily import water because they have the money to do that. In fact, when it becomes worse, they will fly. They will go if you know how to turn outside in the only the poor people will suffer because they can't import water. Therefore, these issues, when we are discussing it, we should be very blunt. We should say it as it is because they are destroying this country gradually. These politicians, they are destroying this country.
They are destroying this country. You better speak a video, no, and draw Russia with them. Now, yeah, because I will call a year bonfa, maybe the bonfa permanase a year konongom pachemuho. Akwabi se wa your friend do ya boa. Galamse was our enclave in our one nature. The former dear Karim. Womu nyina numbers wa ha, womu telephone numbers wa. Richard, wo hwe na from number 5 ne ye omu ni nkomo ne bi se omu. Okọ eye bomfa akrowie ehonso konongo mpatem wa Ashanti region. Akwa bi e friend Otega, chese galamse ne de. Sa enclave no wonfa anya hwe. What you say? Yes, I'm telling you on authority. Sa enclave ni nyina no Otega didi mu nyina sense ase ni nyina awie. Wo wi a won kata so. Okwa akwa bi e friend Kwame Japan, nye NPP Kwame Japan pacho. Wono no wo eye ne site ne wo bomfa chiase konongo mpatem wonom Kwame Japan ye gbo odin wunim si ye gbo odin wokọ bomfa chiase a wono na atu galamse ni nyina wo ho ensase ye wo ho nyina site bebre ho nyina ye ne dia. Why do we do this to ourselves? Ne foreman Charles akwa bi the Charles wono na ye foreman a ye kan ne wakofa metrofo na wo de omo ababegu site ho. What you say? Wudru ho no mo a I mean na ye pinso enti obi ti ho kra no wo pepa se wobekwa akotwa videos ni ade de aba me yakoati asa ade na wontumi nko. But we are coming there. There are some of the places are here bobo we have the video footages and we are daring you guys to come on and we will prove to you say yebo mudin no yenim se galamse no na moye. This report cannot fail us. Okay, musise mu amoye galamse no mu paymasters na amoye galamse no de ma wo mu ni nyina. We know them. Yenim mufie, yenim mabusuafo, yenim madodo amowo. And sorry amuko nyina, and we are very much aware of it. And see, why are we doing this? knowing very well say ye niema no essay. Kwame Japan, why will you be doing that? Ewo eye bomfa achiase. Edientia. Ma yentie the Speaker of Parliament. Ewo embrase bedwamu endra na yemra.
Kessben.
We talk about taking action. Well,
Kessben.
they say I'm old, so you are young. We talk about taking action.
Kessben.
Well, they say I'm old, so you are young. I'm only 60-something years old. And I'm sure many of you will go before I go because I'm getting to 100.
Kessben.
That's where I'll get to before I go.
Yes, ma'am.
100. Some of you are of little faith. And I'm sure by 50-something you will be going. I won't go. So I love Ghana. I want to see Ghana survive. But we cannot continue this way and expect that things will get any better. Let's continue to work together. If we don't build the trust, nothing will happen in this country. Nothing. Any word come from any of you is taken on the basis of suspicion. So how are you going to work together to achieve what you're talking about? So please, as they say, enough is enough. Enough is enough. Let's work together. You are the leaders, and every day people are listening to you. They are watching you. They want to see you talk about Ghana.
Kessben.
The way forward, not parties. Who are those participating in the Galamsey? If we take census, some of you will be there. And the people you are talking to are aware. It's not that they are not aware, they are aware that you are some of you are participating in it. So please, first desist from doing it yourself. Don't go to them for the money for your campaigns. Don't go to solicit their votes. Let them see you work. Truly, it's a disgrace that we've gone to this far. Look at the water. Horrible.
Kessben.
But that
Kessben.
is no problem.
Kessben.
It's only expensive. But annually, the water we get as a country can refill all these rivers. But how do you do away with what has already been polluted? And the environment. How do you repair the damage? That is the challenge we have. But God has blessed us with so much water that on annual basis we get water more than what we have now.
Kessben.
The data is there. So please, let's move on. Let's go to the major item of the day, and then tomorrow we'll continue with the others. So leadership, please lead the way.
And I know Speaker Backben, Right Honorable Aban Backben, and speaking to members of Parliament, you know, say some of them are involved in Galamsey, and it is true. Omumu bebre wo no ma wo mo ka ho obi mo ka ho pa obi mo nso wo ho no ma wo mo a wo mo nye bi enra na dwu se nkomo ba ko ana mi di okọ constituency ba ko a wo no MP ni de wo nye bi, okay, but waye a middleman contractor Galamsey fo e wo ne constituency no wo munya asem a wo no ho na wo mokọ na afi wo mo atimi ene na kodi nkomo no akosolve problem no e de ama wo mo wo mo gigi Galamsey fo ni sika de ye campaign ni ade 18 minutes after 8 Kessben 92.9 no na Speaker Backben say wo munya ye na emwa ma yentimi enko eye Galamsey no. Na the honorable member of Parliament for Wasamemfi East constituency is in the studio. Nicholas Atinase, Honorable Nicholas Amankwa. Mame Emanachi na me manakwa. Honorable Machi.
Mr. Speaker, Bacho Major Swano.
Na empomo te saying.
Nyamia do yepa.
Head any serious.
Asem ni fie. O share menim say edi kan no Mr. Speaker. Menchia ahwefo ne atiefo.
Kessben.
Na yembo mabaso dwumasoma mosom. Na Mr. Speaker menya akwanya bia me constituency Abenfi East. And this year na so.
MPD dey esa do Kubi.
Mr. Speaker, I am in show. Na say ejuma panto aso. Exactly.
Kessben.
Na o say I don't know your call traditional council meeting kra no. Na mo confirm we say homeboy to aso. Because we share omo ni no there has not been any MP awaba say nanom activities koswa ye register na Maakye and Kwame absent me order tie fa kwanya so chiasa sira tetreto kwa mwasechim otoso mienu oni atrankonya ne wasam fees adihye nyina me party his excellency John Dramani Mahama Ghana leaders so me chia no on say obono ahafone ne mantemu Nyankopon can enthusiastic crowder edinechia Ghanaians are ready to help him reset the economy. Me national chairman in the person of Yeresi Edunkesi, original chairman and Atoku and the entire family. Mr. Speaker, na me chia Yera Tochi current constituency chairman, executive nyina, your former executive nyina nso na Yera chairman John Raymond Ebamuni account. When him say Friday na me launch me campaign.
Friday we na all lunch.
Friday or Chinechi Friday.
And I'll be lunch or campaign.
Na lunch campaign. One Memphis East. Na say ground so there you the ones almost every weekend you touch base. But say officially, we have to do it. I say wasamai any that so no. Ya debe kwako wie ewie pa na ya toaso abra His Excellency John Dramani Mahama aba na ya koso de impuntu esefataria abanti. I'll take this medium to invite everybody. Mabwa. Now, Mr. Speaker, the name is training in and say, Usha mining koma ye dia. Ena suchai. Na nansaya na ununia katechi.
Yeah.
Moko tregae. Say no nam so. Inti we speaker in Ghana media.
Exactly.
And a speaker Ghana's parliament. Inti mo na mo ye adwumen. Na meme wo say meme fi Memphis, me fi Western region. Na onim say ba mining home komo a yenim say wo ba ha ne krom ha the way di mining home komo on kran no it is different from a be a wo witness to it no who the impact either negative or positive and komo na cause na men so manage ho say see abo Ghana nsuo ho ban see abo yan sase ho ban na ne nyina nso ye measures a ye beye na ye say small scale mining for no so ye adwuma Mr. Speaker abusuanya bi ebu oman no na unemployment aban ba yi napco for de omukogu awie montumi nti omuka national service personnel montumi nti omuka na obi a okọ nursing training na aban promise allowance nso montumi nti ano ninu a oye man na busuani oye man na no so no waye dwuma aban ne tete no na dwuma ne mu man sensuo ansensase ne anya bi ahwefie ne abusuani na Ghana koso mean say that's the direction ayen komoneko na Mr. Speaker menim see be zoom ye na wo kase parliamentarians be bi no no say san komonye senka ye expand no because you are ban who has the executive powers. We have the Minister of Defense our MPP ni yewra nitiu ye one Minister of Interior former Greater Accra what is it
regional minister
Henry Korte state apparatus ni nyina wo mo nsem but na enrade ema de ba ne say wo hwe yewra speaker kasa yewra Kujeto kasa yewra Samson Anyi kasa no the defense minister abekache okroma ne say sisi a small scale miners omo hwehwe omo excavators small scale miners omo kan omo gu nsuom small scale miners omo jeje omo gold ni ade si de yewra Dr. Frimpong Boateng report ni ade kan omo party pay inform ye small scale miners omo ye adwuma ko say asase omo nya adwuma onsuom because Mr. Speaker adwuma no be a chamfine omo ye chamfine no they don't work in the bellies of the river omo ye adwuma wo nsuo yam ne many a time no ye omo ye alovia no even with alovia ne kra no land bi wa na enye major stream oba ye village efe bi ara na omo ye mu adwuma enti wo hwe aban te so na what interministerial task force operation Calm Life Operation Vanguard Obama constituency Mr. Speaker yes machine obi atisika de akoto area daylight to nyana jo ne ja dem papa
because it was issue ana
Mr. Speaker Domi Abrahene ne machine si fie on se nsuo ya hye no bongo ne machine si fie on soayem on se nsuo ya hye no japa stretch omo nya adwuma won nsuom dade so enya adwuma won nsuom so omo hyehye machine Mr. Speaker the omni say aban de what is it grip machines aba ye tout say aban ya de ye nyina na ye boa facilitate that way no but Mr. Speaker ne say si easy excavator no ene ye de call municipal assembly nke tumi de nsuom ye tumi de boa wo hyehye ni nyina echi no sisia no Minister of Defense be ka che yen say adwuma no oma faili enti Ghana fo nyina ye moa ene de ba ye no say but when him say fighting small scale mining or yen say amount for be responsible mining no a collective responsibility there and can so involve here from day one. Mr. Speaker, who am I? See the area want to make and say who am I? Who am I to go and mine in Yumre or Yumre Forest? Yumre Forest. Who am I? Mr. Speaker, who am I to go and mine in reserve, sir? Aye, yenim say ye Ghana Japadi. Aye, mine paying for. And to say if they further and no more disappointed Ghanaians or because they wanted the vote of the miners, Nakufa no bakachi esi discuss or comedy. And you know kaja say me mama sembe Google am say na mbeshemu kinano. Enti kinano no washa bedu samre we. And ye kon common sanso a na Ghana no ye future na any saying. And only say Mr. Speaker, ayasi nyina ye hu say aban no wa disappointed small scale miners, wa disappointed Ghanaians, wa chichi omo machines nya de amoa. If it also be a bank or beton fidiamomo, the miners don't need any bank to finance them. What the miners need is say a bank city, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. I promise no. And you know because practically he has done it before. Because a small scale miner in my country.
The politics of it. Look, Andrea, Speaker Kachem say mumu bebre hodo mo amu yebi. Obi monso wo hodo mo a wo mo nyebi. But I mean they are agents of Galamsey. Enti obi wo ho a wo no akwajiska e de free Galamsey ya ne ho e de sponsor the campaign knowing very well say I mean damage no a e koso in that constituency no sika na woje de akoye campaign no cannot be quantified for the level of destruction a e koso. The question I ask is not about the NPP or the NDC. The question is that as a member of parliament I mean wo constituency predominantly a mining enclave. How do we solve the illegalities at air cost to ensure say woman for the na no benyan su papa ano ma monsa se no e wa Memphis East no motimi abo ho ban.
Mr. Speaker, I mean sure me ben na metie obi a me see na radio ne da o group na o mutie o. What lifted the standard of journalism and your line of questions? Mr. Speaker, I'm coming from a mining community.
Yes.
But him say chebin su ya mine so small scale mining.
Exactly.
Ono na MPP youth organizer e ba so koye adwuma na nado ni fie ba ko achi omo ye ya as part of Dr. Frimpong Boatin report no ye hu maybe ekosie. Mr. Speaker, every Ghanaian bi o ha bia no recently wo hwe ahokyere abakrom a wo hwe aban a want me fa adwuma as promised na small scale mining common esi edini as MP ye me pene say His Excellency John Dramani Mahama aba. Now, yes, a small scale, my responsible mining, no, Mr. Speaker.
Responsible mining, no, any saying. Mobile saying because right now we need practicality. All we need to know as Ghanaians, maybe, and as a journalist like myself, honorable MP, and it's a me who say me nam tano no, unim tano nsuo no. Say offer baby a nsuo no are and tinibi. Say John Mahama promise Ghanaians that hope. What is the practical solution? And then mobile to restore the forest.
Mr. Speaker, it's simple. Now, Musa said to restore the forest. MPP inherited power. No? What was the state of the forest? Mr. Speaker, and send our Bekasa will find solution. No, what should the root cause of the problem? This is the government or promise here. So, Yanjin Tum say Nanado and then paying for Abe say Ghana forest. The mere small scale miner no more tete. No more say anyway. As I hear John Dramani Mahama ban. Mine is by your Majuma, Mr. Speaker. And miner Biano, you will give them a year licenses. That's the more reason why you be decentralize a mineral commission office. So every district in Benyabi. So that if you need access to a license to mine, Mr. Speaker, I won't struggle. Oh, so there will be modalities. So we share the mainstream. Oba Amenfi stretch now, Western region, and Cobra, Tano, and now a numera okay. Why you say miner? We Juma or bellies of the river no, you buy no excuse. if we have to burn your machine, we will burn it.
Na machine na ye burn na bia na we mu aye ya onso ka.
The Mr. Speaker, me dey make an say sifie. Machine sifie domi abrahene. Ne machine sifie japa omunye adwuma wo.
Domi abrahene no oye galamsey ya no oye small scale.
Oye small scale miner.
Okay.
Once oba nkomo no ya no omo keka bom. Ma wo come me community amabre wade oni an say galamsey. Oni munim say aye best small scale miner. Aye last year, last 2 years. Of me constituency. Ye ra oben japa ono no oye the whole Ghana. Or you're responsible mining. Oba me constituency. What we do is responsible mining ekoso. But a buy no, e buy na witch hunting. No him say NDC for. Later no who say or Hagana or Sejuma. It means speaker yempe solution. And solution we me offer to aye aban. Ebra oba ya ma aye media for bi ba. Aye me constituency when I was even former DC.
Yeah.
So I share video now they will tell you way back. Because I'm a miner, I'm coming from a mining community myself. The solution is simple. The solution is
Kessben.
Obi awoye chamfine. Obi awoye dig and wash. Ono no yen kind of fa a small scale miners in Kotatan. Udi any say you regroup it. O group wa ma moye a medium scale. You be form say Alovia for no. Abino adimaketi baby amamo. Abina so na be mamo licenses to work. So this area no is not zone for mining. A forest. So anybody ever find so yeah Juma was zone way no Abino will not take it easy with you.
Okay, all for mommy na member.
Mr. Speaker, we are once we yeah Juma oben so no stay 100 meters away from the mainstream. We our first pit now baby Mr. Speaker. Fa otono we the next pit now the otono ababe to first pit ni no amrana be fail it. We are last person so no. You make sure say lose a feeling before you permit you to move on.
Okay. All right. See for mommy na
Mr. Speaker. So who a security man or site and so and you say inside to call for say we are small scale miner. Any military officer, any police officer, only himself a constituency now. MPP parliamentary candidate.
Kessben.
Out of say a hit no so channel. On him say uncle ama. Inti okosi a miners or say say uniam bacha obekasa na Vanguard ye gu no kroma operation Vanguard omo ye adwuma
obo epi da say
da bi mami onye dem me ma no si we have kwadwomani say operation
say me dia na say me start here na me dey to aso no
okay bacha na me da say da mami nwie because me constituency na mo peace ko ka say is a police for na military if visit any site bia na small scale mine and tiasia ayemi nua kwadwo I said to myself, say, why? Obe create a problem among miners now, and I say, abino na invade your more. If you have the authority, then you tell the government, say, no police officer or military minister should invade the site of any miner. But miners, they come there to protect them, to make sure they mine responsibly. Until the government has failed, and read the NDC, young farmer yama yosem, yet the NDC about responsible mining. Ya bon suonin sa son by Emma Ghana and Swenya baby papa so.
May I say, now what the yama yosem cry. As journalists, people like myself and Kateche for the bar, you who say, oh, you be a betcha, no fear or favor. Now, yet to be a coin. Call your money, NPP, regional communication for the Western North. What is on the region? No, that I'm saying is a bubuja.
You share that. But I was also contesting against my cousin, and the Springpong.
I see.
East.
Cousin.
My cousin.
Now, if you have a feast.
And I'm sure Ghana have a beer me fear.
Of Western North.
If you Western North.
Or your deputy regional secretary.
What you say? It me try abushia tenten. What I say to be abushia tenten. Na kwa kudu.
Ba do di no kre.
And the Springpong. Baby will be a michiaro na me say dia 2024 di me nu
na mafi unim ho.
O say me mafi pa na na tetrete me bodi dia na mama me nsa so. Ko bisa no mini pa oni me so. Oni me ko bisa no ko money. Okay, yeah, and I'm here Augustine Blaine. You body now, be woman. What I say, I'm video. And yes, and Krigani, what we say the Kruponi with the minimum of our
cousin is a mobile money.
Mr. Speaker, we need to remember about Sunni be so I am mining that. Microamity 2016-2017. Jumama institution from Ecosystems International. Okay. Men and I'm your project manager. And we are into reclamation. Until I have a full dose and a full research on how I need to be reclaiming lands anyway. So name me boy so pass mine share the young researcher into mines na yendi hunkomo. You know, one thing I may and say, and say we are the partisan politics. And I can't be a able anti-Asian. It's not about partisan politics, because I can take you to Chufu Moka on say Nra Krampon twins mienu eto abandoned pit ma Obekai say even in April 19th a Krumu Honomono or my him for more year a press conference against the NDC constituency chairman say he's involved in that, of which is well documented modern Ghana and as before. But those things are not important. What is important, they say let's not play partisan politics with that. That is what is important. They share how to solve the issue. Meaning a galamsey effect, the say a bar, and yet only on the on rivers and as for even on health. What you say, mercury, no, so would dear a comua. The Ubeniano, and says, so more so what follow a Ghana Health Service for success spa. Who brain in your kidney issues? Yeah. Who brain in your kidney issues? The kidney issues, if I'm panel, predominantly if I know more. Or more galamsey site. So, yeah, discussive galamsey issues are. We should adopt a very nationalistic approach. Near making sure, say, yeah, solutions near the air, but a benefit you be Sebi galamsey and starting there. So what I said, 2009, ye chin Crawford, ye omoko, ye deporting Crawford, ye winning Anquisiaga. Obekaya, even in 2019, ye started this year man for Chinese ambassador to Ghana. Obekaya, a 19th April 2019. Yeah. Or say, China for no mobile, they are under the protection of local citizens. That was what he said to Ghana. After Ghanaian media approach, they found Ten Wang. He was then the ambassador of China to Ghana. Or say ye never before ye na China for ne bar. Ye bore ye galamsey. No creso. It is opera so to galamsey nasia. It's not only about Sibia political class. It's about the citizenship. Ye ne eti krum honum no any mindset I idea. Minia say minia Mr. Speaker near minia free unia free famuko ye. Say a moye Ghana for and I'm going to say moye. Moko ya muye mutu wana monye is here started discussing galamsey issues no. It is a chrome for namu eki come who so mon pe galamsey na nkebe so. And then I make catch us over mi chroma bia east bia west. Elio chroma kokosi adabo chrome efa kosi kase ekosi ose kodo chrome efa wabesi akati yenye galamsey wo ho. Adintia because yeah, if you come here, I to say Coco near the Coco na papa Dahemia, papa to Coco since 1974. Nana actually, every timing. Into nya they say be galamsey. So if Chrome for only decided so mun ye galamsey now, omun ye. That is the thing. Na mamin correct here about communion Nikaye FR NS Frimpong. NS Frimpong and Kata Sebio Kafrache, which police Nibia, National Nibia, or say unauthorized security personnel. I kasa we should put it in context because yen small say kokko ye adwuma bi na ko grow na say ewa wafunku adia na say bibi to a enya ban na say. So what you say, so unauthorized security personnel and who asem na worker na wunim se pese to galamsey asia galamsey ni nyina de ekoso nyina na say a regulation. They are not being regulated. So mean so be kaya me ba so be kaya on say what do we need what follow research kakra Kuba be to say Netherlands for instance. Yeah. Netherlands for moon or time or moon legalizing marijuana na moon make it marijuana a clinical moon yen legal clinically no. Na kofu smoke si pa. Or moon yen illegal no. Smoking no eswati. So sometimes when you regularize something, na say the light eto honoma ema because regularization na make can say so be hwe galamsey for no person me galamsey obe kono makakoto Ghana Geological Survey for map omo map bi I choose a hanuma na good nifa a hanuma na good nifa so we see is based on assumptions. It say oba in oil ebeka say prospecting a possible reserve and then just be ho but almost be a bibi betimi ho na nkofo na for mo fire almost when say na tell dey ben so we nchin a e benjamin to beko galamsey communities bebre no na mo tutu pit bebre but o manya gold ni bi ho na pit no aba be death trap tie ye papa na ye papa ye Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia. The first thing I also ba ye be say the be two ase and say or say galamsey ni two ase kra ye make sure say Ghana Geological Survey report.
But the question is that Ghana for SM more failing.
Maybe
Ghanaians are telling you say more failing drastically. upon all the measures Aban way put in place, including the president. Putting on the office as a president, okay, and then telling the entire country, say, when me and Galam say, we resign. Now, we share Galam stop, Vanguard, one more about drones, to speedboat, I be monitor the amount of money. By now, it will be the best interest of every Ghanaian and Kayen so the claim. Yet we are not there. You are promising us again, said Dr. Bawumiaba was your ABAC.
It's not about promising, said Dr. Mahmoud Bawumiaba obey ABAC. You see, certain things have to be taken in context. The MPP as a political party exists to win elections. We exist not only to develop Ghana, but we also exist to win elections. Yera another Kufuado Kasana or Castle in the presidency at line or so no. One Castle Berry resign or so in the presidency at line or so be Lusukra on Lusu. When the 2020 elections the results no. How did the results turn out on areas of Moye mining? They didn't see what we lost miserably in areas of Moye mining. We lost miserably. I can give you an example. Miami Chrome, that year so, Swaman that year so. But for 4 polling stations, we would have won that seat. But for 4 polling stations, Galamsey area, and then my Fredis, Lucy in elections, no. That was a gap, a bar, huge money, Lucy's 416 votes, you know. That Swaman that year so. So Akufo-Addo made a promise, and we are not going to see a bay. But what happened? When we were going for the elections, were you not in this country? Did you see into partisan politics? Nabi Munam and Nam Honum the year campaign, Tiaban, some of the were we not in this country?
But you have every authority to arrest.
Were we not in this country?
You had every authority. Say, Ube you
one thing, Mr. Speaker, one thing we must remember, and sovereignty lies in the people. Sovereignty, it relies in the people. What you are saying? So we are by now so be BB, not the people themselves. In your margin, some you cannot do anything. So what you say? Sovereignty lies in the people. Until you talk about our brand of one baby, I say, omo kokrumuti, sovereign power.
We are not in a banana republic.
No, maybe didn't see.
It's a question, no. To say, enkrofona nkasanye womwadwin say womobeya. You cannot do anything. It is the more reason that you create state institutions. Na yashemra, okay? Na yashre kwanya say faso ye bibia. Say ujai Ghana ni bia say wonye de ope wabrem running eduma. Everybody will be doing what they like and what they want. And see, the question is that how did you apply the laws in the fight against Galamsey?
Because were you not in this country where about 164 were arrested and persecuted because of Galamsey? They did deter people. Were you not in this country where a lot of people were deported for engaging in Galamsey? They didn't see it. So what you say, and I make it's also catch us. The MPP exists to win elections. So when you are going to an election and then your major opponent is on Galamsey areas, preaching so and now from one side to the other, Obama regional. Womunyina ka ho dina pese mebo omunyina ka ho memo omunyina ka ho move from one Galamsey area every year campaign every year say and I'm more example there two menua Fredis was Swaman Nina say he stood up against Galamsey no who as a human as a political party existing to win power. What will you do? Your approach will have to change. And internet Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia exercised the approach of fighting Galamsey.
Internet say Yatuaguma Obiaye Nana.
The laws must work. So what I say, NTC adopted first approach during 2009 under Mills and Yejuma during John Dramani Mahama time. And Yejuma during the Akufo-Addo time and Yejuma, it means that the approaches of fighting Galamsey have to be looked at. And internet Papa Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia catcher said the new way of solving this Galamsey issue. They say we should give the people the access to proving reserves when you give them access to proven reserves and when you name say ha unko to and try your luck say the courses see na they know say ha na obet media omako there you can better regulate them
that they community mining by right.
Of course.
Why is community mining not
community mining is going on no come chrome see
yes, but why is it not solving the problem? Community mining no was an alternative measure ye de be see sa illegalities in no enti yenye no community base na wo mo ye miners within the communities ni nyina amra beye e ba ne say na ya establish community mining site and yet the illegalities no eguso a ekoso a that alternative amode ba ye no enti mean solve
minia say me no ka say so unim say yeah establish a lot of or government have a lot of schools, yet people go do otherwise. Even when free education is free, people choose not to go to school. Even when we have enshrined in our constitution, education is a right, people are not going.
Yes,
the fact that we are establishing a community mining now, or the fact say I am and that is why we must adopt a different approach. So what you say? What mama come man church? You do Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. The different approach. I will GD. Me as a researcher, I make a choice. Say I was in charge of reclamation exercise for Ecosystems International. You believe that is the way to go as far as solving these galamsey issues. So what you say?
Mani best answer about should be. Mami call Anthony Boho Embra 44 after 8. Kessben 92.9. We are live on TV now. Galamsey home common there. Is it be no? We need to tackle it. With all the force. Mamintia, teacher Dominic Onsu, na no me share galamsey fight yes, ya no pebia or hear me. Teacher Dominic, I don't pay good morning to you. Medasi papa panel support. Mumon paye my why the Jumana ya fatu ya hosunehu. Obia moye pa, but we are fighting for the nation's interest. Uncle Bramuna Mintio on the galamsey issues.
Yeah, Mr. Speaker, Medasi, before Moko Nsemi meeting Timo had Manyagana for Bashir, no, Musalan Chaman, Telekoni GTP no more. Echo page 72 on the issue of youth, policy prescription or Boboa was it to unemployment. I say, Mamma Famu Jumaya and Babu Jumaya no. Echo page 72. I say, that is 30xxx. I say, develop and implement a new business model
Kessben.
For dealing substantively with illegal mining, which is galamsey, by facilitating the establishment of small-scale mining companies to be owned by groups of young people currently engaged in galamsey. Then he said, grant the youth-owned small-scale mining companies licensing rights, appropriate equipment, and other facilities, technical and managerial assistance, as well as access to organized marketing and distribution channel. Galamsey yekano, bebia galamsey will be ano, mbabu no, when you there as a warrior no, or say assassin. But the question is that one koya obizi ebeneziban, because onye juman ye we school 5 years 6 years onye juman ye or one can put onye juman ya os doing your takwa na other places because a juman you ho so dama obinum baby wa no wunyi gold was assassin do na mom wutu wa a farm they find themselves to in an area gold sha assassin do gold so Ghana fu nyina yanze say to me ma China fu butu was okoza. And on Ghana from Babuna, why a galamsey, what they say assassin. The reason why we call it galamsey or illegal mining. If you legalize it, let's say regulating yeya on your galamsey view. And it's a principle in there. Instead of burning excavators, instead of attacking, chasing the youth, we be in Sugwa, we chase auto and Sunuma and Sunuanoko. I say there. Mbabuno, that is if that is where their interest is. Young group one, say 20, 10. Now you establish companies, mining companies, ankasa, small scale mining companies, ankasa for one. And now abandon ankasa to in field machine. So what is your galamsey? What's your mining machines, papa? What's your mining? No, abandon ankasa to one. And now when your work can pay. But just in this case, baby, I will be mining no, or your baby abanang say charm one. I am telling you, if you are near the man, we can't stop them because at the time I was saying nada. So the solution is in this book, the Great Transformational Plan. The same principle of Mr. Chamatin, that my youth, this program, Youth Enable Program, to create jobs. They came together. What machine more to have companies, agro processing companies. Was it in Zama? But it's a wing Juma warrior. Intimacy Chamatin has the solution. Don't fight them. Create jobs for them. If you create jobs, those who will leave the community will leave and look because they've got job outside the community.
And no revenue sharing no ebe saying because so when youth what don't know a miner, small scale miner, or personally what galamsey, okay? Uko gold na in a week or to make it 1 million Ghana cedis. Na oye wadwen say obeye amalgamation enti odi wo nyina no beba together about 5 to 10 of them na wa create company amo na wo mo aye work and pay. I mean revenue sharing no be saying ahe na wo de be masa nipa no no already no wa hu sika wodim say wo no ankasa high ni machine a day 3,000 Ghana cedis within a week no or spending be 15,000 he is making more than 1 million Ghana cedis.
Yes, in painful assembly, what's is dada?
Kessben.
Oh, yes, is the preco. Say, if you have organized mining company, or a legalized one, a legal, more legal backing of the state, na say, Eri Juma, say, Bosum Biano, say, 5,000, 10,000 ebinya. It is better because on business, opokwenyim than ebu small who enye sika kasende na we chase uma sabi akoto suba na egwan. So doing like mining companies, big mining companies, they are making money. I'm telling you that area, even if it is organized, they are 10 in a group. That's a worry Juma Zena. They can make money. Abazani here. Obutu waso stay in one.
We are talking about millionaires though.
No.
Millionaires in this company, yes. I mean, in these communities.
Mining companies.
Yes.
Them, you're Ghana. Are they not millionaires? So the same way, they're able to pay their workers well, make profit for their shareholders. So if 10 people have come together, youth, form mining company, are you saying they can't make millions? They can make millions for themselves. So doing it the organized way is the way to go. But another point I want to make is that, Mr. Speaker, democracy is good. But the kind of democracy we are practicing in this country is what is destroying this country.
Okay.
The winner takes all democracy. 32 years I'm buying. Let's be honest. That is why corruption is high.
Everywhere.
Everywhere. Nche Oman Ghana. That's abazi offended all African games.
Exactly.
Utumo spent $15 million, not cities, on food for athletes. 18 days, a little over 3,000 athletes. Granted, there were even 4,000 athletes. 18 days, $15 million. The eco program accreditation was to kwemi. What the paper was the what I'm late to kwemi. $4.5 million accreditation. University of Ghana. Baby, what's what Games Village? Renovations, was the air conditioning? What facilities? There may be $16 million. Mr. Speaker, I am saying that this democracy that we are practicing, the winner takes all syndrome, democracy we are practicing, on money. Look at what is happening. Unemployment rate, politicians, they don't care. You see, let me tell you something. When, and Ghana for one team, especially the youth, when a party is in power, constituencies I want to about morning, they don't mind them most of the times. Constituencies so you want strong gold, so they don't mind them because when you're there, say why you or what to about morning. That is why if you go to Ashanti region, actually one Akwan roads, Swami interchange Yokarobe 8 years in power. Nothing has been. I'm told that because of elections now they are doing something just to get the vote once again. See, the system we are practicing is killing this country. Let's stop it. NDC, 16 years, more baby, why? At the tail end of 16 years, when you IMF. MPP, at the tail end of 16 years, IMF. Dumso, IMF. If, Mr. Speaker,
yes,
oh yeah, Aben Babin Kasembi, also we can't continue to do this, what we are doing, and expect different results. I agree with him. We can't continue to do NDC, MPP politics and expect to get different results. Because if different results could come out, and after 32 years, you get different results. The way forward is all of us come together. NDC, MPP, CPP. That is what a government of national unity in Keboma is what we need. Where no party will control all the resources for themselves.
Yes,
look at most of the people who are following MPP or NDC. They are waiting for their party to get power. Then they enter into Galamsey. Because they know scholarships will come for their children. They know contracts will come for their party members, those who have party card. Today Ghana. If as a Ghana card, I won't do too much, no so big the party card. No, it's called you and a scholarship and a contractor. The one with party card will get job, and with your Ghana card, you go hungry. That's the Ghana we have built because of NDC MPP politics we are doing. And we are saying that moving forward, considering all the problems we have, unemployment, look at the Abofo school. Was it free at that then confirm free this, free that? But if we are free, no, 5, 6, 10 years, what kind of system is this? So we are saying, those of us from the Afafanto movement, Mr. Alan Chamanten, Nafafanto, we believe that for the first time, Ghana will begin to think and go the way of Benin. In the last 19 years, Mr. Speaker,
yes,
the reason why Benin has only cotton, no cashew, no export. Benin's economy is now one of the fastest growing economies in the world. Why should a country like Ghana, number 1 in gold in Africa, number 7th in the world, number 2 cocoa in Africa, number 2 in the world, manganese, number 3 in Africa, number 5 in the world, bauxite, number 3 in Africa, number 11th in the world. You have all this and you're not developing and you don't care. You're still doing politics, MPP and NDC. Some of them will even tell you, oh, I'm a partner with their Chomin Fruma. You see a man who is 60 years, he said, well, who to MPP man or who to NDC. The MPP is NDC, they are only 30-something years. You are 50 years. You are saying, well, who to party? Those two parties are destroying this country. You want us to continue to do NDC, MPP politics. It's about time Ghanaians move away. Benin now. Because in the last 18 to 19 years, independent president was the Benin. First, it was Thomas Ayibone. When they voted for him, Benin began to change. First 5 years, he did so well. So they gave him another 5 years. So Benin was 5 years, 5 years. After 10 years, you were in. No, Benin for what to Obama, another independent president, which is the current one, Patrice Talon. And we are saying that Mr. Speaker, yes. I keep asking this question. I keep asking this question. Yaka kobo bola. Tournamenta. Yanfa heart of folk kotin kobo. Yanfa kotoko kotin kobo. Yanfa Olympics kotin kobo. What we do as a nation is that we select the best players from each team. We go outside Ghana to select the best players to put together a team so that we can win a match and be excited. Yes, the economy has a one part in for 16 years, another part in for 16 years. If the result is what we have, why should we continue to do that? Right. Why don't we now go to NDC, get the best from NDC, best from MPP, best from CPP, best from the business community, best from the religious bodies, best from IMF, World Bank, bring Ghanaians down and let them begin to think together as a people and solve our problems. Okay. NDC doesn't have solution, MPP doesn't have solution. All of us will have the solution. That is why all of us should follow the movement, because we are not a political party. We are put together a government of national unity, and that is what we are preaching.
May I say, government of national unity is what you are preaching. Okay, Uncle Ebo, thank you. Mame fast that be my dreams fertility clinic for no pay one more daruma, one more abwa ye pam pacho ebano awo honsem dia dreams number 1. O your bar fallopian tubes no emu a block premature menopause ana how a drew baby a wubu unsa. wote yaw ewo mu eno achi no mpacho wo fa yefunu a na asay oye bema low sperm count, low libido, sexual weakness ana ha wadwen wo erectile problems anope de obe nyina no ene se when dreams fertility clinic for ebedi enkomo mpacho wamo ebe correct ni nyina na afi wamo ahwe aboa ama wonso watimi awo afa ho afa ba na eni jesem no ene se wɔn treatment no enura wɔn de bɛ mo nyinaa no ɛyɛ natural efiri ɛyɛ UK ana afei New Zealand ana wɔn ɛde ɛyɛ enuro ahodoɔ ɛde aba wɔn ɛde bɛhwɛ ɛtritiw kama paa anɔpɛ kɔ Estate Junction ɛwɔ Tema Community 22 na wɔne wɔn nkɔdi nkɔmɔ ɛwɔ hɔ ananso sɛ fɛ wɔn on 0597 225388 0597 225388 and after 0597 225389 na when dreams for any enkomo na best brain publication for Adaroma and open patch one of the books papa the abedwa so a ban of textbooks there best brain ana eye number 1 from the nursery ekwa kokosi eye senior high school subject bia no abofra no esua bia no mpacha best brain Adaroma one mo de ho nkracha e de abedwa so anope boru bookshop bia mu na gibi open dodo mo to afro mo 0507 200 and after 0241 520 946 na wone eye best brain any enkomo anope Eclipse Collateral Management Adaroma pacho womo eye the best collateral management company in the country as we speak anope we japade rua why enkrata to japade so a fabra Eclipse for ede beye adwuma na afi womo to a commission ewo ho eno achi no open loan oni collateral oni Eclipse eni nkomo anope adenta new site Abakan Street ana ubehu womo numbers no a 0266999020 0266999020 and after 0302 551877 0302 551877 na when a year Eclipse any enkomo anope womo Adaroma bacho womo beje so pa and exactly 9 o'clock me name abedwafo no wrap it up solid na ye de ene enkomo body nyina na na ama Ghana rice de eye Ghana mo eye papa aduane bia wo ye bia wo hia rice wo hia mo na de aye bia no eye ama Ghana rice and no any the original the best of quality as I say e wo dwaman so eye Ghana mo aye dua na yaso ho a package ne kama e wo Ghana ha anopai papa no enie yemfa hwe emfrɛ mo eno nti se wotie me na ubedi mo a ebe mo apomodin ye pa dia anopai esese unya amagana esifie restaurant operators ene mo amoye aduane si kwan ho eton nyina no obeye wachi mutuo jollof rice fried rice ni nyina no eye amagana rice ana sesei obia ede ne dwuma in fact wo yusu bia efredom ede ma pa na se wo ye obia wo pese wo di your business na utu no dudo mu eton dia anopai bo homoden na woni wo mo eni enkomo obekọ abeka la pass wo mo eben eye police container no na woni wo mo ni enkomo fre 0537 029464 0537 029464 and after 0207 676197 na wone eye amagana for any enkomo the best quality rice on the Ghanaian market and pay Mamembra honorable member of parliament so na yene no any enkomo na ye be wrap it up on the galamsey issues no campaign ne de yenim say ekoso but predominantly this is what is happening to us as a country honorable wo home messages be bre na no aba no pay mamenkan what's it?
You people,
so
we are here to serve our
yes,
people.
Yes, na ya no mame na afi yen to aso enko yenim na afi yen wrap up na yen fancy. Mame kan we emma we say good morning speaker. This MP speaking is doing politics with galamsey issues. You see clearly that due to election he is defending the menace happening. There is no doubt that this MP is part of the galamsey menace in his constituency. Also, we look at the Sunday and the Eba.
Only a one pay.
And no, I know the Eba for the Abba me personal phone. Remember, we say good morning, Mr. Speaker. The NPP and the NDC are justifying and beating around the bush. Excuse me using that language, but that is how the person has sent it. I mean, he is saying now that people are dying from cancer and mercury so harmful to our water bodies and even crops coming from the farms. Why are they not solving the problem but waiting for Dr. Bawumia to become president? Unless we talk of the MP, he has shown clearly that he is very much interested in Galamsey. Alex Tenkran, Edwefri Badina, Anna Ebaye. Wesi, good morning, Speaker. Please tell the NPP communicator that he should tell his people to stop doing the Galamsey because he's very much aware they are the ones doing it. Thank you for messaging. Wesi, good morning, Mr. Speaker. Who is challenging the MP in the studio? Everybody has seen clearly that the MP is protecting his people and the miners in his community. In fact, he is very much aware of the illegality, yet he is defending it for vote in his constituency. And those are some of the messages I ever.
Mr. Speaker.
Yes, my wrap up.
Mr. Speaker, me da was viewers what is listeners messages. We are here to serve them. But the truth of the matter is, Mr. Speaker, Comedian is simple. And another, we see the Mr. Tia Mekai. I say, oh, to me, say Ghana and Koyi, Obama Koyi. Is the more reason why he was voted for. And MPP as a party, say Ghana for you, and Jitu say, what shall we share Ghana? So I'm fight it. Galamsey, no more failure. Then we have to vote them out. And I'm not surprised Ghanaians are going to vote them out. Now, many are say you're about me war ideas near there. I'm not shocked because this is the presidential candidate. Otumika say, or solve Ghana problem and now. Then you may I don't know be president. Or better than was solve problems. Bien. They say you have nothing doing. So we be cry on you. And he has nothing to offer. Because as a vice president, o kan wona yebu man oba small scale man see them make the speaker say o tie me pray humble ni here.
Yes,
me say so obi won cry obi won baby a the picture na nsem na ye kafa small scale man no e different from what is on the ground.
Okay,
because what is on the ground is small scale miners ni ye adwuma di sikaba. Small scale miner no it create employment ma ye no. It doesn't also mean say you be jumano abra yemfa measures into.
But when I hear canning yes small scale miners, so one more legitimate work no one more year. One more job license, add the concession. Ye can one more air illegality. No. How do we flush them out of the system? Now one more legally, one more acquire licenses near the no. It's me your more juma.
Mr. Speaker, ni anti-chroma na buy. Amount for no more licenses. I saw mu ye juma ni ade nyina. Aban decided to fly them out. Oh yeah, na failure. You ask a question, say. Na community mine and omo juma omo ye na anything. Omo parliamentary candidate of a money. Sinabusi ani. When he was in charge of the community mining secretariat too. No more scary omo sound outside. Abeshun fidie. It's on records. Since your office or there, what is it? Official office, no. That was the office and a small scale mining secretary.
Honorable or Nehanway.
That be on your so money. How can
I was having a lot of phone calls.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay.
We are in interaction with the DC concerning Galamsey. It's also another issue in the constituency, but I feel that it's not the right place to discuss.
My interaction, no. So what's me why? Because if I'm MP, Mr. Speaker, our interaction why? If I'm MP, and Bibina say be a MC to me to an amount there, I'm MP. I'm part of the opinion leaders there. Nasa Bibi so to an amo papa is good, or to an amo bonia. Let's discuss. But honestly, I like the way where you are coming from.
And you are liking the way he's coming from, but he's telling you not to go there because Nipana Ubon in India can't say, baby, I operating the campaign office if we know. One hand way in one and me,
Mr. Speaker,
Mr.
Speaker, last time, I can't say my integrity. And only pedding was saying, woman will show no more mutio, when you're credible. I will never come and sit here and say anything any move for you.
Okay.
And Mr. Speaker, the American say, let me fight it how I cause in so any assassin I say now. As I buy no then she papa ba. Yes, she papa.
Now, no question about finance more campaign there. Galamsey for no.
Small scale miners. A juma mu ye no constituencies no.
Yeah.
One. Mr. Speaker. Oh, ene aban we no so be here the papa kra na. Almost suspect say be here and any partner they are no more tartan. And yes, Anka the American say small scale miners school. School story building 12 units a year classroom. miner SC de my community. Me no ka say small scale miner AstroTurf and my community. Me no ka say small scale miner fixing roads. It doesn't also mean say yen sense so those people need to be guided. Near more mobile no money adwuma to generate employment for our people. Na yen there His Excellency John Dramani Mahama on she obia machine so the hope is oba obeye abram beye adwuma
money young people
but that's it MC Minyane or kasa say the era John Dramani Mahama mayor president that obey president that era Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia mayor president that obey president 4 years when timi anye de woken na wo gidi se tomorrow dia 4 years aka no na obetimi dia ya na ya asem se ba me se Ghana fo nyina obi a edwendwen ho minua era se na me di kan no me say the whole thing is about regulation.
Okay,
so regulating it properly obetimi solve the issue of galamsey. Tiera Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia say, the first thing, we need to get access to proven reserve data. Because researchers say Ghana Hanuman almost half you took a gold there. Name gold no line I so. Send a try and error. Obi was say I was here simplify the licensing process because the uncle will more complaining say a communist commissioner be community bureaucracy in the doors and say simplify. Now even yema the chiefs a role to play as far as the licensing of galamsey is concerned. Obi was say I was here promoting free mercury mining. MC were lot or no GD were a lot of technology said yeah mining and when he said would the mercury best assassin no Eddie Bayer. Obi was also say I was say yeah ye friend a water management a resettlement dam when you were professor beyond your friend Professor Fami and couple of currency no fienchi he did some small scale mining biwo incha it became ayana obi akokohwe on what to so no on the site on no create on one dam no means so bia and no the ye ne small scale no ye or chade or game pa yakopon fa ne kra ensie e be a modeler na nkofo konkohwe eno na yeru Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia se oba we need to start practicing that na afi so we say we need to engage mindu baby we need to engage on land reclamation exercise that me nuanom kasa won aya mo kan asem bia me dwen ho amenti ase ena Ghana ha ye ba ye baby omo to aba omo to aba ma MPP na MPP and develop your whole baby me pa cho drip project na de ba ye no e ko MPP zone nko ana is it not all the constituencies one ambulance na de ba ye no anko baby e ko MPP constituencies nko ana
thank you Kojo uncle
e free senior high school no e MPP constituencies nko ana e do ana nti e kan sama we should be moderate and then yes na winning ye kasa ye say na politician so make us go politician
I'm just speak drip no me ma start media that
me da say
me am the grader me am kasa ma renting grader constituency
Kojo me ya we there Kojo let me tell you say was swear say new government reba nyimpe bi no was swear on in chile Ghana fu nyina or your president and vice president
okay
nti presidency no one ticket they rise together they sink together so the vice president cannot exonerate himself.
Okay. And what does the Constitution of the Republic say?
No,
between the vice president and
the president? Because of the time, no. I'm
say yes, I can.
It's only 10 after that. Higher Kessben 92.9. Mamin corner many of our Wilson ending Komo and free of Batampa Prostate Center for Asweye na anope meneno ending Komo. Mamima of Achi na memano Akwaba. More for brother meaning in Komo Richard.
Just do it, just do it. Just do it, time is ticking. Just do it, just do it. Tired of lying to yourself. Don't you know you are your best bet? Who you waiting for? Who you waiting for? You've got all you need more. You don't want help when it's convenient. Tell you all of this is for experience. She put all of your blind and you're out here. Just take a step and things will fall in place. See you when time flies, no one can catch it. So don't waste all your
and say yes I can. By your faith, by your faith.
Many of our said in come of our watching.
Media.
Now, Empomo Bocodi,
my phone now.
Me who won't check.
And no credit.
If you have a fire, but I'm performing what to say. And your money now, so, Mamintio, not your name come one of pay.
But 1 minute why.
I take about a process center of a was and not pay minino AD and come now. A prostate ya no mpacho wa we ye bema 40 years and above it be a show so mpacho e di pa and you know the obey nyina no and it's as I say tutu anamo na woko obatampa for enchain wa ni teach you ya show catheter e wo bembe mpacho ko na wo mo enye emfama wo mo be yini nyina no e de afi ho over that job is over TV show enti won't me receive course me da say mami nti over ye nin komo no pay
yo we there Mr. Speaker, Appiah me da si Kessben. Me ba ha champa.
Yes.
Ejuma say they drew no an apostle ya. Na photo osuntino. Na che say obeba ha na haba na yedene kakra but me adum na mpese ndem ba.
Okay.
Nse ma bai. Say that in anim no ba tampa de positive ho ejuma na me ye. Enu ne yankopon adum ama me ho aduro a me de bua adasa. Posted ya de bia ehwaduro na papa dodo no a omu claim so omu hwaduro no ni hwaduro omu ni omu dwunso no mum na omu hwaduro but nyese posted ne ebetu ase de bibi ni ho saa
okay
enti no se ya me am saa dum na mentumi fa enhye me ho na menta ho twen se ni baba bre wo saa kwane so na de bia me ka se posted estatu wa ati se de owudi ni de etuo asiw so person wo shutu we dey obekun because yade a the end result ye wo start to bit do 10 years bit do 8 years bit 5 years still ano obekun and so be team 8 teams see and say make up to one sama only na sum team very well na we onto anamo the ten say positive yade a I member mo di 40 years ekro udi 40 years ekra so de bia no hwe se obehwe opposite to ma hwe se etisen na no kra no meka se etisen kra na dudu na behwe but ebe ko hospital akọ ho aya sabia bebre enso na still no mo sa problem no na estatu wa de dika no ema odunso pi anajo mama odunso pi anajo eno ko ekọ no a nsunsu so bi ni se omu a dunso no kan se opeso ko dunso a odunso a wama ho aya hana odunso gu ho ono kro no a account na wama ho aya ha odunso gu ho eno aso ma se dunso no kan no so ku janso odunso a kwansi na untun dunso e eno na yesa ebetu ama ku janso odunso no ebaba pressure ni odunso na chi eba boko project na yesa project betu ama wadunso boja ebetu ama wadunso gu ho a unim se dunso dewo ebetu ama wadunso wabrekwa watun so wie no anka se samre no wodo be ma sha bohamu no me na junso asoso obohanu mu obetu ama watun so wie o ti se obeti se junso no bi san wo nti wunya junso cha ya junso wie anche bia na junso ni san de na ama junso very, very frequently ebetu ama usisi ayo ya ebetu ama mama sam asay buni freno erectile dysfunction obetu akosati bi enu mu na edidim adakro be sori no eba se wo junso obeka se obejunso na junso ayde aka wayase na enu na amamu akọ hospital a de be ye bitma ya ma on se edi roba be se obemam amu ajunso afa obemam mu sa eba sa ape mama sama ayde esi untumi ko yiri oba ho bio na we aso kateta no kra no edidim because aso kateta no process na akofa asa o ha no bai no we kira eye kase ko na process so hunam akwa bia ye kase a anase huna nisusu aso ekuro ena ya na se prostate cancer ekuro se ekuro na di nipa no konse do no cancer na eba no ena di nipa no konse no mpempi no wonya ekosati bi mu hospital edu edema mu ye tamsulosin hydrochloride na finasteride se edu no duru a manage ujunso no ensinke prostate no anaso se nye prostate no adwuma manage ujunso nti abra ugusu no madu ni ina no na ujunso prostate kasia na eyeko nti ba wani no na aginsemu na no ɛna me nyamia ma do me adura a shinke post na ka se ma ko fa san so aba no a shinke no ma san tibia wo mu ina den efiri ho na no once am the announcement and say ka se bo na me bo sesi a se wo sa tibia no mu a ment na ho ama ne enkwa nimu saa sinso so makani na wo ba kokwa wa babu mu a to na mo pa machi akwan
okay
wo ba mamu oduro amu akonum ama post na ka so no ahrenke the only edura minim say a single post because me aba me nya me ko sati bi animu no me num do bebre antumi antintam kusi se me kwanya me nya edura we enu me nya a single post to be sin that me ko be bia mu a me to a me dwin post to sa so ba me nchen a so bo sati bi animu o pa na mo edura ma no ma single post na why e free and when ya show me kateta wo ba ya mo eduro mu no ma o mu no eduro na e be yi kateta na na ye ni pa ba ko na ma hwe mo sa kwan so ma hwe ni be mi tie mi ka say so obi tie mi a o sati bi mu a me sa me ni age say ma bo sa kwan so ana obi obi hwe na obi ni junso aka na ya se e se mfa no hospital ma yan ko won yan ko shan roba wo ba ma mo eduro amu anom wonu ma eduro no a junso na aka wa ya so obi sa ta junso but na so nya ba na fe na wasata mama odum na anu ma ashinke post ma wade ho enti se me ka se me ka post to asama yese bia sebe papa so opa o ma so eye me enumde na mom me obibi papa bi ma obi o post street de bia me ka se wotimi nka wo 90% heal oh I saw post to mu 10% ne say obetu na mo apamachi akwan because minim say do we ade ya minister of health ag wo ya health facilities ni mo Ghana ha ko bi no be shen kateta because ade mo enu no ma eshinke post no ma esin da dem nta de ntin be kosoro ma esho kateta ne say ebe cancers say bin sida nti utimi cancer wo post home a man ha ho enko ba bia obi ho be frɛ no obe ye no be frɛ so doctor wojiri se we do no tumi support tampa me say wonjini se hunhum yade because any pan we chinchi akoko meme bebre nti osusu se wanu no ndua anja antentam no osusu se bia hunhum yade na ma ka chance ma fo hunhum yade edo na hunya ye edo ma wo ho ato na hunya ye nti wo da bra baba no echerife no afra doctor medase pa no odamase nti saa so na so wo tibe mi se me kan wo bunu mo bia wo sa tibe ni mu se hu nipa se odamfo ana obi a wonim so sat be manfa mayin kameno because the I tell you kase pa obi bit mama obi o yare post ni se obeche mechi akwan the greatest gift obi between them obi o yare post pass the minim no obi obeche uche mechi akwan a wa born papa because post no no hwaduro se the mechanic asase no eni ho saa ti se wo timi kan na wo post ha mu a mechi akwan enye deni me no manie 0553 800 678 0553 800 678 no kasua yenya no kwan so baby di fifi prat last stop udru ho a udru kasua bisa se yencho yenya no station uko no station wakasa ope fifi down taxi unsaka taxi na kechera ban so obi so obatampa wusi wo obatampa junction so a efiri oba me ho meet mensa pa ne woduru me ho etosu mi no na ye bie yakoba ye bie ni bi wo Kumasi yen Kumasi no ma pacho so wo Kumasi an so ne nkwaso a fa no ma we 0249 another 49 61 66 0249 another 49 61 66 Mrs. Bio 0249 another 49 61 66 who Western region southern Western region who pebia phenoma way 0246 04 34 58 0246 06 sorry 04 34 58 0246 04 34 58 ofra benye bi ho ena Kessben hey ayeti sesi ameka sei oba ha Mr. Francis owo ase ho upe bia won ye kokomemre circle Accra ene ni achimota poku ase upe bia oba ha oben bia to entinu me sre obi ase wo sa ti bienu mu a men niti for say when bi a metie we see kentina me pentina me tentia mu no eye omu a me pese me boa wo nti wutimi kan man twetwe won ase yansafo ne to anamon papa hia kwan na wo ba ho beto
okay over me so be da se ja be share Jeff, I was in a minute no Eddie and Combono. Mammy fast than it be Emma. But I'm purpose center. Nami Femi Soma, a must connected Ghana Limited that'll pay. But your one more chance as a proper part the amount. Pass I say Eddie a your project, say a year commercial. And now for a year individual project at one casa way Eddie amount. But I don't pay. Yes, I say we no and it's a one a must come for Eddie and Combo. Now, one more I say no do mopa, I watch up and cry. One plot, you know, you're 70 by 100, half plot, you're 100 by 35. One plot, you're 18,000, half plot, you know. One more Eddie about 9,000 Ghana cedis. I don't pay, so we hear same quadia, a Moscone Estate Ghana Limited, and a bedio Samuano. I don't pay the Benina, no Edison. Before one more, not when you were wedding and Yamu Aquenya, say Ubetia be and the Atuas, 3,000. Now, a Fedia Cano Yamawa Fiba, Pudwetch and Kakrak. We a group, you may be a way be a but you be a Baba Jassasi. Now, we're developing one Casamu community. I don't pay for a year. Community 18 Junction. I was Spinters Road. No, so one more any allied filling station. No, ADM share anymore. I don't pay for one more on 0553 840 646. 0553 840 646. And after 0553 838730. Now, when it must come for in the come more, I don't pay. One more just so not one more. Manager to that from Bayport, I don't pay one to the time. This you come up. Manager, good morning, as I say.
Good morning, I'm Yadumu and I'm Pacho.
Radiadum, yes, you're looking sharp.
Medasi, Jami Shisha, Kanga.
Who's in your mind?
Wow.
Who's your group ball?
Shisha, Mr. Speaker.
We are fine.
Radiadum, Bayport, I say, I'm Yadum, Bibiaboko.
That's right. But I say, I don't pay my yearning como na fixed deposit account, you know. And home come more and I don't pay any manager you ma AD na but your woods ye na umi a bida unye bida. This is the greatest opportunity. Say onso beti me edo ho ashem. Manager, my infrastructure na yentre mo fixed deposit. You say bank bia ye bi, right?
Yes.
At the end of down so na you can fix deposit anything.
Yo, Mr. Speaker, me da say me first akwenya so echia Kessben etifo ne ahwefo nyina platforms no so na yade ho bedomo Kessben no so yehu se yen bota intia ba ye no ye duru ho ama ye bro so da
I see.
And we are grateful for the opportunity.
Thank you.
Say ye can say fixed deposit ni tie mo an se wodi usika to bank na botai nyina ne se obenya mfaso ewo so na enhyehyɛ nso ewo ho ye wo no 3 months 6 months ene 1 year na esan se bank bia ye bi no obia ne ne terms and conditions but Bayport assure your fixed deposit no ye very special ne special ye ne se yen de no ye hye obo se breso a ye betua breso a eson ya na ye tua enti we give you prompt payment of redemption.
Okay.
Afen so ye interest ana mfaso a obenya wo sika na wo de ye fixed deposit e wo Bayport assure no interest a ye de ma ono so ekonenim pa a eno no ema ye de no eye soronko afen so osanya akwenya negotiate ema interest a obenya no yetumi eye bibi fa homa o eye mfaso a obenya no tumi negotiate ye kan wan asem tumi hwema o na mfaso a obenya no nso ekonenim nti with these 3 key features no say competitive and attractive interest, prompt redemption of maturity, payment of maturities, and then negotiable interest rate no ema ye de ne ye soronko kra say o de toto the other banks no eye no ho a enu nti na pay say utia na wo hwe ya ye recommend Bayport fixed deposit na ma o say we are licensed and regulated by Bank of Ghana, and we've been in Ghana for the past 21 years, and we have operations in 9 countries across the world. And to say, how do you seek up a 2-bay porter? Safe because haircut sembia anymore. Yes, and inti yedisa enkomoyi.
Anope ma memo akwanya no na yenkyerem obi wo ho a ye kasa no wonen kran. Wonyaya wo beba mo branches no ehemfa no betumi akwana de na sese nipa no eye.
Okay. Medase, Mr. Speaker.
Kessben.
Yeah, we branches in 56 locations in Ghana. Na numbers are a wo screen is we ene dia mebuboi se opese wo branch bia e benwa freyen na yen kire wo se dia Bayport fixed deposit no etie animu se ugitum na obepese obeba ye branch a ye behwe branch e benwo na yama wako na omahwe wo se dia esese omahwe wo no a anka oba ye ha se dia anka ye behwe wo sa pepepe na okọ ho a omahwe wo. But yen ye kase dia yen wo Accra kokomlimli.
Okay.
Ye ben ATTC school no. Aha, enti se wo bebia na ote yenka ye numbers ne ye 0245 15 32 83 ana 026 300 79 22. Yes. Na ye bewie me pese me bosom amounts binin for so we are obenya just 3 of them. Na customer ba kubi adansi a udi enra ya na me de asem no abewie. Enti mprempren ya make say o ye 5,000 or the 5,000 but 2 bay for that share say o ye fixed deposit for 3 months interest a obenya ye 286 cedis. Se o ye ne for 6 months interest a obenya ne 623 cedis. O ye ne for 1 year obenya 1,300. For so obenya 5,000. O ye ne for 1 year.
The minimum amount.
Yes, that's the minimum.
Okay.
And se o peje mu na o ye ne 10,000 so 3 months no obenya for so 573 cedis.
Kessben.
O ye ne for 6 months obenya 1,246. And 1 year near 2,600. Na say ye peje mu nso ko 20,000 3 months no benya 1,146. 6 months near 2,493. 1 year near 5,200.
And then near 20,000.
And then near 20,000 cedis.
Okay.
And it say o project be afe na oguso a oboaboa ho 1 year time na obeye na wo be 20,000 that account mu bo so me yetete o charges o de ye Bayport fixed deposit for 1 year na obenya 5,200 and for so e wo 20,000 no sa so na se wo ye 50,000 for 3 months obenya 2,867.
Okay.
O ye for 6 months obenya 6,232. O ye for 1 year 50,000 obenya 13,000 cedis as profit on the 50,000.
Okay.
Yes.
Interesting. 1 year you're saying
13,000.
13,000
yes.
for 50,000.
But you
other 6 months you're saying
6 months near 6,232.
Okay.
And now 3 months near 287. Yes, 2,867. Inti ye bring inti ye di see 50,000, but a kwa kopem said ya wa ho den ebe to me. Enti numbers ni biom 0245 15 32 83. And I say 026 300 79 22. Yo, me pacho Mr. Speaker, me dem as ye wrap it up no. Customer bia me share no enche na wasigna ese di atu ne paint no on fa ni sika nko bank bia ye friend Mr. Ismail Kusi.
Okay.
Na endra ne sika ode to ye ha no so ye na ye tua ne mfa so ne sika tene no ema ohu ye na dance ya wo dinie. Or say, I vowed not to do any form of investment again due to my bad experiences with companies that came and looted away with my money. I decided even not to send my money to any bank for a very long time. I mysteriously heard of Bayport on radio near Kessben. One hot afternoon, I picked one of the numbers provided, and spoke to the manager. After a lengthy conversation, I started to give them a try. I was so pleased and very satisfied with their service. I have repeatedly done business with them and with no regret ever since. I recommend Bayport fixed deposit to everybody. And the one tough one or say or see deny say or no sikapa ya deto bank de atu ne painti onye bi da. Na wa na adwen so say obe jasika so obe fesike fifie ekoto bank so enso onye but onim de ye da ko awie bi na otie Kessben e na otie say ye kan investment ho asem no yi numbers na ye de atu de say e da screen so yi e no frɛ na ye di nkomo no na oye send de obeso ya hwɛ ampa nso oso ye hwɛ no ehu sɛ yen service no superb na
Kessben
was obekoswa ne ya ye business enti o hye obia na o kanfo Bayport fixed deposit ama obia enti we ya dance ya bebre na de enti ba ko pɛ na maka wan asema na pay
manager I don't pay me that say
me that say enka on so pa me that Mr. Speaker.
Thank you manager Yuma Adam no the komodo
Kessben
ana trust government ball. Maakye to say.
Yeah, o Kwame bi aboko.
Be fine.
Nyame adomara kwa bi aboko. Yes, she pa. Yes.
Okay. You da trade am po ase. I don't pay him for that be for the free.
Kwame.
Yes.
Kessben.
Na me pese be kan bibi che electoral commission. Kwame. Me conviction ene me nyara en me.
Aden.
You see, we have already said say. Election ya yekomi emisen kofo nim election no ayekon this election can make and unmake this country ena obia bedia dance say chebia na follow the electoral process in this country and I say follow elections in this country Kwame the 1992 election Ghana was left off the hook. Eka ejie eka kitwa bi Kwame anka yisi you no see this country. It is established by books. Obeda Samuel's book, Professor Maakye's book. Say eka kitwa bi eka you no see this country. E dia na nka ma you no diaba. Electoral commission. At that time. Na no do anuma paune Justice Boating and Mr. Farijan. Kwame, electoral commission ya we sisi ya adie bi ha me you ye 2020 elections ma many declare election wi o declare wi ye no and for draw attention say adie na wa ye ni na o kan figures ni na abomu a Kwame it is more than the 100% the percentages no yes. Questions were raised. Then, no acquire correction.
Yeah.
Good.
Not the statement about it. Then another question was asked.
Kessben.
Say, there are some figures they got it wrong. And on that, because of say, on the statement about the initial question about the percentages need to know and no do am for release am no ma correct no EC website Kwame that is one. The limited registration that we had recently it was challenged by Dr. Omane Boama, Director of Elections Emma National Democratic Congress. Say the infographics na Kwame you're wrong. 981 errors in the Upper East. Is it Upper East? Yes, Upper East in the Greater Accra. Isi da bida enya no kre just ma make you enya no kre but later isi for no asa be ka kire yen say the questions na nkofo raise no I feel they no kre they have corrected it. That is two. They to be we here and yet say isi BVD machine Kwame ayira there is so no BVD but everything is intact 3 laptop machines and oma bebefa obi aba befa but even the 3 laptops ne kwa no etimi create bibia emma interfere and I say cause the integrity of the election. They make what I say. And you know what I say. But later on, your boy, they have made us to understand that the BVD machine rampa, and they have admitted it. And maybe I could pay and so on.
Ebiso Madina.
Kwame. 2024 voter register. And what's about some Kwame?
Yeah.
Meanwhile, initially for resist conflict against the register.
Kessben.
Also, everything is intact. Then they have come back to tell us that they have admitted say the register there's a problem.
Transfers, no.
Transfer, yes.
Transfer.
Yes, illegally. And it's a normal. So why are we heading towards as a country? Meanwhile, the other political parties can raise a question say there's a problem our register. And Kwame, sebe we are bemua, you better reggae election. One of the materials they reggae election register.
Yeah.
Me fear ne say that's fine. The electoral commission. Omune nu momo duma omoye. But Kwame me fear ne say if care is not taken, they can declare election and come back to correct it. A bit to be a creative problem thereby. Because judging from a normal yakeka huasemi, de bian kofo kan no ma babontia beka say eje ne kre
but the baby has
baby ase no aba be correct. So eye potential tell say e look promising and I say o me atia say ahwe adabi no obetimi a declare obi president.
No aba beka say no.
But later no asabeka so oh there's a mistake whereby you be challenged. No asabe mistake he say nipa na me declare ne say on the win aba no enye ne correct because Kwame say election we say I call it say nobody can win it massively. Nobody can win this election massively. It will be too close to call by our own checks. An election be too close to call bet me a second round. Unless they call second round no Kwame figures ne bobo hon. So be bet me a win kwa no a bet me aba be say Kwame be a thousands.
Yeah.
A hundred mistakes bet me aba. Eto Kwame yes rom. Electoral commission function itrim say Ghana for shebrand ye BBS wo ko nya Akufo-Addo. Kwame ye destiny. So be a refugee esi electoral commission
ko. Yeah, so no more defend you.
Yes.
But man aside a problem or no.
Defense near too much.
Because Kwame instead of so mo be hwemo no mo di ka be defend and say no mo akohwe.
Kwame, how many times you enter hand catch amanyofo so mo duabodo.
Yeah.
They should allow the EC to work. But we cannot continue like this. We cannot continue to say the Bia Assemble. Then you deny. They raise questions. Then you deny. And then the cry later, 1 week later, no Asaba Bontiaba admit it. Sir, about 5 times, 7 times. And yet you could general election. Kwame, very dangerous.
Too dangerous.
And you catch almost say yes, wrong. Remember, I never papa ni passport. Bibia nteye bia we isi obi an Kwame omo fa no man fa to ye they should put everything into its position.
Okay.
Before ansana 7 December voting number ye make sure Kwame
aka 94 days
yenko abra yen sansa ye chimma meka different thing. E momu ko create bibia e be deny obi the presidency. Destiny nipa be anyamede akasa we ne di part to abade amano na your mistake na akwa create problem this country Kwame. So we mistake am obi quiet president. There's no way that you can change it. And no na ma mwak ayi Ralo Dingane ayi mu issue ni na Kwame. Some mistakes now can the civil war kete abaida ni na fisa electoral commission mistakes omo ye eti e best omo fa yie fanto ye ma eti brand it is okay.
May I say that after boys yes I can collect the worries of yesterday. I wish I better say your Paul we need to Kwame Appiah Kubi my been wishing my boy Fifi a very big happy birthday. Fifi, happy birthday to you. I pray for God's blessings upon your life. And Ayana, how are you? Good morning. Joy is up next with Medford Action. When the sports team Nina no eba na adum yenia ochina Thursday. We'll be back once again to serve you and to serve our nation. Be there, Mr. Speaker. Good morning and enjoy the rest of your day.
Time is ticking, just do it, just do it. Tired of lying to yourself. Don't you know you are